Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Magic the Gathering, Duels of the Planeswalkers 2014. I'm told that I yell at the beginning of every one of my videos, which is very true, so I'm doing a stage whisper, which I learned in acting school. I'm here with Nick.
Loud for a whisper.
Yeah,
I know.
Probably loud.
Well, that's what you do with a stage whisper, because you see, this is something that even movie actors do, and they fuck it up, because they think, oh well, there's a fucking microphone here in front of my face. I could just whisper like I normally whisper, but you can't do that. You have to have voice behind it, otherwise I can't fucking understand what you're saying.
You're offended by actors?
Yeah.
It's like
actually no. What I'm
stage
offended by,
whisper.
it is sort of, yeah, because it's not really whispering. You're
just making really breathy words.
Yeah, you're making people believe that you're like, it's like a suspension of disbelief thing. It's like, oh, that guy would be whispering, however, he's not, so that I can understand what he's saying.
I do love how movies will have like people, they'll be like pulling them away from a conversation. Oh, can I talk to you in private real quick? And they'll walk like 2 feet and then they'll just talk at
No
full
one
volume.
can hear you in the cone of silence.
Yeah.
That is your 2-foot proximity.
Yeah.
No, one of the best movie things is the fucking the fact that on the phone no one says goodbye or hello.
I know.
Matter. Like, no one says goodbye. They just say whatever and then they hang up the phone. It's like, if a motherfucker did that to me, I would be very angry with them and I would write them a strongly worded letter.
But it's costing them dollars because they're reading a script. They don't want to waste that time.
Yeah, that's time for other things like yelling words loudly. What, like exclamations?
Do you even act, Rob?
Not really. Not really. Actually, you know what the worst thing in movies is? When you know what the worst offender of this thing that I'm about to tell you is? That I'm already ready. You guys should ready up.
Oh.
Start. I'm randoming, by the way. Everybody's randoming it soon.
I'm gonna
Yes.
write the sliver deck of it.
All right, yeah, me too, probably. But the worst fucking thing is that new Tom Cruise movie with Morgan Freeman, where it's like kind of the future and kind of not. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I almost
Oblivion.
even remembered the name of it for a second.
Oblivion.
Oh, Oblivion.
Oh.
Yes. That movie is like one of the worst offenders of this. It seems to be a new trend in Hollywood where all the actors are told to whisper every single one of their fucking lines, and then like 4 seconds later they'll just be like a really, really loud music crescendo.
Right.
And it's like the most annoying thing if you're sitting and watching at home, because it'll just be like, hey, here's some really important exposition and plot information.
Right.
It's just,
I mean, the audio
it's the-
mixing has been fucking horrible for the last few years
Oh,
for
no.
that. I mean, sci-fi movies seem to be the worst offenders in general because they're just constantly loud and reverberating, and they hit these amazingly low bass notes that for some reason seem to cancel out voice, just like you were saying. So yeah, I'm pretty much totally with you on that, and it pisses me off, and I wish they would stop.
It's the worst. And you know what? It's sad is that it is it's probably due to Chris Nolan and like the Inception and the Dark Knight, because that kind of does all that shit where it's like the actors will like be whispering and then like really loud crescendo of music happens.
Well, Batman's own voice handles that.
Yeah, he's always stage whispering.
Batman.
Was it Japanese Batman?
I am a Batman.
I am a Batman.
I am a Batman.
I am playing a badminton man.
Gotta have a
what
little bit
Japanese-
of casual racism in all these episodes. Right?
Casual.
I don't know, what do you think that was?
That was
more like stadual,
focus racism.
more like locust racism.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone would disagree with that. I mean, look at Gears of War.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
There's a lot of racism in that.
I was really wondering how someone was going to pull a joke out of that one. I was just saying a random word that rhymed, but good job.
Yeah, no problem.
I
We're
appreciate that.
adaptable. We have a large vocabulary's worth of games at our disposable.
True.
At our
Yeah.
disposable.
I just thought-
Throw the extra able at the end because we're able to make words out of things.
That's something that that's like something that the British do, where they add an extra like AL at the end of some words that don't
wow.
need AL. You know what I'm talking
So I
about?
just got a little bit more British. That's like what Josh does. He has British questions.
Yeah,
some
right.
days.
Do you have an example though, Rob?
I'm trying to think of that one word that they do that's really common. Like it's just words that end in like a THIC. They'll just put an AL at the end. I'm trying to think of like a good example of it.
I'm not on your page. I'm
I see.
gonna legitimately need an example here. I will not agree with you because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh God, I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think of that one word that they do all the time that just doesn't make. Did you randomly
say knickers? Yeah, I did.
Your knickers in a twist there?
No.
Was it patties in a twist? Knickers in a bunch.
I don't like that. I don't like that British accent. You're getting very
that accent. That was strange.
That was my best shot.
You fail.
It made me a little anxious, actually. I'm not sure why.
It's a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, my body.
Lose. You get nothing. I tried.
What is that word that they say?
I don't know. Bitchable.
Oh man.
I don't know.
You don't.
God, I'm trying to remember.
Go watch some more Doctor Who. You'll find out.
I know, right? Probably.
I tried watching an episode of Twin Peaks the other day. Did anybody ever watch that?
Nah.
No.
I did a video on a game that I didn't know was actually based on Twin Peaks, and after I had already recorded it, I found that information out. And so then before I actually posted it, I was like, oh God, I'm sorry, I didn't know this, and I have to like post annotations all over everything. So then I decided that night I should actually just watch an episode of it. And the first episode's like an hour and a half long, and it's David Lynch, so the first 5 minutes are basically staring at a lake.
Right.
Which is not a problem or anything. I can deal with it. It's just like, it's a little slow to start, but I'm sure it gets a lot better. And it was fairly interesting. It's just, it's a slow burn, I think. So.
Yeah, I know, one of those.
We'll see.
Yeah, I never watched it. I heard it was though. I always hear good things about it.
Right, and no disrespect to fans of Twin Peaks. I'm not saying I've made a judgment at it yet. I'm just saying.
Yeah, see, Ohm's a fan of Twin Peaks.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it? Hey.
Twin Peaks is actually a restaurant that we had.
Really?
Yeah, it was like Hooters, but the joke was Twin Peaks, so it's breasts.
Oh, I heard about that. They were on Undercover Boss.
Yeah.
That's a weird
Slender
joke.
Bubber Schnoss. Oh, why are you?
Were they like mountain girls?
I need card draw.
All right, fair enough.
And everyone's beating
Well-
up on me. I'm screwed on land.
Well, in that case.
Oh.
Oh, the rebound.
I mean, it was right before my combat phase. I mean, I wasn't gonna do it.
What did
before.
I block, by the way? Was it?
I think it was a really good card, actually.
It was a pretty good card, but I'm just gonna play it next turn anyway. So I don't.
How can you do that?
Much? Because it just puts it back in my hand. Evidently.
Oh,
Like, what does this do?
Oh.
That spell's got this player's graveyard. I don't understand. Counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, what's the other way that you could counter it?
Boobies.
You could
Boobies
stop
way.
it from existing before it attacks.
I mean, you could freaking, I don't know. You could poop on it.
I don't know about poop.
On a card. It's an instant. It's
Man, how long was that one? That was a short. That was a short poop.
Yeah, that one was about, what, 7-minute poop?
Yeah, maybe. I don't even know. I actually forgot to record my my own audio on this one. Luckily, no, it's actually fine because the file that I record with is I record like my backup audio, so I should be fine.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Earthquake. That's gonna kill everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah,
Like,
that just about killed
one of
everything.
my creatures. Oh well.
Yeah, I only had the one.
Yeah, that hurt me a lot more than it hurt all of you.
Yep. I feel pretty good about that actually because you're in a very strong position.
I felt like I was about to die. if I
Was
didn't clear.
is the word you're looking for, Rob?
You know, Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Fuzzy Wuzzy, that's what I was gonna talk about.
I was heard
he
that.
a bear?
No,
I think he
it's
was.
a misnomer.
Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't a bear.
No,
Was he a
I don't
ghost
think
bear?
so. He was not a laser
Huh.
ghost bear either. No.
Oh fuck!
It's not a laser ghost bear.
Snot. Ew.
Well, nobody has any stuff, so I might as well do this.
Cultivate it up, man. That's what the Sliver Deck's meant to do.
Whatever.
Fuzzy
Sliver
Wuzzy.
it out. Sliver it up. Sliver it in.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Let it.
Is this the deck that I played with you guys before that I was able to just keep countering and countering things?
Yeah.
Are you using Mind Maze?
I don't know.
He's using
I'm random.
the new card that doesn't have any creatures.
No.
The new deck.
Yeah, it has all spells.
That sounds fun.
Do you guys want me to bring up today's semi-serious topic for the moment?
Is it butt?
Do it. I don't even know what it is.
What is it?
Well, it's a total surprise, right? So we just found out that apparently the PS3 is going, or PS4 rather, is going to more likely support 1080p regularly than the Xbox One, which is apparently still going to be upscaling for the most part, especially evidenced by things like Battlefield and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that?
I can't wait to not buy either of those consoles.
Yeah, well, it's kind of where I'm at as well, but I'm just thinking, like, what's the long-term perspectives for... Yeah.
I mean, like, long term, yeah, that'd be shitty, but that sounds like a totally, like, this is just a software thing. They just patch that out.
It's gotten to the point, though, where PS4 is having the same issue PS3 is going to have. It has a shitty launch lineup.
Well, yeah, all of those consoles. That's what I was about to say. Is like, I'm not going to buy any of them now because they don't have Watch Dogs, and Watch Dogs is going to come out on PC at the same time anyway. And it's like they're all their launch titles are games that are already in the last generation, and it's not backwards compatible either. Neither of them. So like, really, I'm just what are you doing?
I need card draw.
I attacked you once with a 1/1 creature, you son of a bitch. Anyway, but yeah, like, it's not backwards compatible either, so you can't even play your old games on the console. So you could either buy a second version of a game that you already own and a $300 console, or you could just stick it out and wait, which is what most people are probably going to do, except for the silly,
they said
like,
there's
early
a system where you can like buy a game for the previous gen, and then it'll be cheaper if you buy it on the next gen. So that's a great deal, right? You can buy it twice.
Yeah. Twice the game for like 1.5 the price. I don't see the problem with that.
I think Sony said it would be like $15 or something to go from the $60 new version to the old version to the new version. So I mean, $75 for two games that are the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that sounds okay, I guess, actually, but it's still not, I don't know.
It's a oh, go ahead.
I'm happy that the new consoles are coming out because it should have a positive impact on PC games. Like, the baseline, if developers are developing for consoles first and then porting to PC, the baseline should be higher tech, and, better graphics.
So far as I can tell, the baseline for hard drive size is certainly going up, as all these games are installing for 45 goddamn gigabytes, which is kind of obnoxious for people who have to download all of them, which is basically all of us at this point.
Yep.
I mean, I don't have like 20 fucking megabit down, so that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it basically just seems like, I don't know, it just seems like consoles are starting off at a disadvantage. They still have primary media as their primary focus. They're not digital download. They don't have most of the features. Like, more and more consoles seem to be like, oh, this is a shitty version of a computer. Yeah. And it's like, just use a fucking computer. Like, there seems to be a lot of things that are like with what Steam's doing, where they're gonna have Steam. You can move family sharing, so you can have multiple Steam accounts and people playing your games multiple times, and also you could just drop the Steam from one thing to another in the Steam OS, where you can control your whole computer with just the Steam controller. I mean, that seems like a way better entertainment system, where I could just put it in my living room through my computer and just stream it from there than anything else to buy $300 for. I mean, the Steam OS, I'm pretty sure, is going to be free. So
yeah. I'm
know.
super pumped about the Steam machines. Super pumped.
Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll certainly be cool.
Has anyone figured out what the advantage of using a console is at this point?
I don't know.
See, as probably one of the only guys here out of this group that was mainly console for a large portion.
No, I was too. I was both.
Well,
but
wait, how long did you play console for?
I mean, I've had them all since I was a little kid. I've just also had PCs alongside, so I think I've always been both.
Well, I never, I just started primarily playing PC like a year and a half ago.
This might be the first console generation I just don't buy at all, ever.
Me too, I think, actually.
Out of the whole thing.
But you could use your Xbox as a cable box DVR. Come on.
Right. That makes a lot of sense for Time Warner Cable, where I don't even have digital. All right, well, that's a thing that doesn't matter to me at all.
Well, I mean, also, I don't know if the Xbox has talked about this, but are they even going to have a web browser? Because they still don't have a fucking web browser on Xbox.
Web browser. I've already corrected you on this.
Oh, but do they have that on Xbox 360?
Yes, there is a web browser now.
Real?
Yeah. You can definitely look at fucking porn on your 360. It's true.
All right, well, that's good. But, I mean, the console's been out since 2005. It would be pretty nice to have had it for years now. But either way, I mean, I have to spend $50 a year in order to get access to something that I already own on PC, which is internet access. You know, actually, I booted up my Xbox for the first. I dusted off the cobwebs. I booted up my Xbox for the first time in months, maybe 6 months. No, not even an update. I go to turn on Netflix because I was like, all right, well, you know, I watch that on my television, not my computer. Nope, there's a boner in your beehole because you actually have to have Xbox Live Gold. You have to have a subscription service to use your subscription service that uses your subscription service.
Right.
And it's like, what? Well, I'm just gonna use my computer. I mean, like, I could have added. I guess I'll just put it on my second monitor while I do things on my first one, because I was gonna do. I'd rather not have done that and put it on my television. But if you're gonna make me pay fucking $50 more on top of that, then you know you could suckle on my balls.
I mean, it usually goes that you start up your 360, and then it goes there's a terms of service update, so you agree to that, and then it needs to restart, and then there's an update to the system firmware, and then you restart, and then you want to launch Netflix, but Netflix needs to update, so then you restart. Or actually, for that, you don't need to restart. But then it finally launches, and it's like, sorry, you need gold. Like,
When I played GTA 5 for the first time, I had to update like 5 different things.
And the UI is fucking slow. It's so slow.
That's the worst thing. Like the Xbox guide, the central thing that lets you move between things is like you press the Xbox guide button, you wait like 5 seconds for it to load up, then you click the thing that you want to click, you wait another 5 seconds for that to load up. It's ridiculous.
Just launching the damn system usually takes like 30 seconds to a minute, but I'm still using an old 360, one of the original-ish launch models. So maybe it's that, but still, I mean, it shouldn't need massive upgrades to handle that UI. It's not that complex.
Yeah. Or, you know what? One thing that I've said about the next generation, before we heard all this stuff about the specs, the Xbox One and the PS4,
right?
It needs more Connect, and it needs the Connect to stay on at all times so that it can watch me and sell that information to the NSA.
Yes.
No, it needs. Did you actually? Okay. Side note. Actually, you know what? I'll do that side note after I say what I want to say.
Don't forget.
The one thing that I thought the next generation.
You son of a bitch.
The one thing that I thought the next generation would be is a moddable console, a console that you could easily say like, hey, here's a little tray, and I pull it out, and that's my graphics card, right? And I could put in a new graphics card very easily by just sliding in another tray or something, right? Because that makes sense, because this seems like the last console cycle. Because I really don't think that consoles are going to be offering much in 10 years, which is probably how long this console cycle is going to be, right? I mean, I really just don't see how much a console could offer 10 years from now.
Can you imagine if 10 years from now, Xbox One is still rendering in 720 upscaled to 1080?
Yeah,
that was the original point of me saying that. Anyway, go ahead.
Right. Yeah, well, and the other side note, by the way, since I mentioned the NSA, is what was it? Obama recently was like, "Hey, NSA, you should stop spying on Germany."
Right.
Like, apparently he said that publicly, and it's like, wait, you have to say that publicly? You can't just be like, "Hey, stop doing that."
Memo? Yeah, apparently not.
The president, yeah, NSA just being like,
they've grown to the next level, Rob.
Yeah, become Skynet now.
They have excelled.
I love that there was that thing on, it was either Colbert Report or Daily Show, and it was like them saying that as long as they don't let people know that their privacy is being impinged on, then nobody will know, and then their privacy is not being impinged on.
Right? Yeah. There you go.
But I don't want to get off too far in a partisan discussion right now.
Yeah. Really. Yeah. Well, you know, obviously the intelligence community in America has become far more powerful than any other institution, which is scary. Kind of reminds me of the old communist secret police, but yeah, I mean, what we're gonna do about it, you know?
Let's agree to all the terms of service agreements, and then we'll be safe.
That's probably all it is. They probably just want to get you to.
Oh God.
Fucked up.
Is that a buff?
Here? Oh, it's flying.
Wow.
810.
Well, I can't do anything about that.
Oh God.
Yeah. I have been like boned this whole game.
Yeah.
People just boning my beehole.
But anyway, I just think it's really dumb that like the first games that come out for the Xbox One and PS4 are already going to be kind of hamstrung in the graphics department. Like they can't at least
Hey, what are you doing?
a little bit.
What did you just do?
Nothing.
Got moved.
You got. You son of a bitch!
I don't even know what happened either. I'm kind of happy.
Yeah, I don't know what
He
happened.
just killed my enchantment.
Oh.
That's good.
You are such a mean butt.
I have been doing as much as I can to all three of you, and I can't believe you guys haven't been like just completely retaliating against me right now.
I've been.
Well, I'm
Flyers.
scared too because I think Nick's gonna just dump on me.
That's true. I guess Nick is kind of my backup here. Nick's been like inadvertently saving me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every card that I've played, so I haven't had any lands. this
Ohm
whole-
has been like completely destroying you.
Yeah, I've been countered at, like every time I manage to get anything that I can play with my lands, it gets countered. So, like, I haven't been able to do anything.
I think Ohm can wipe the board. He got his Earthquake card back.
That'd be a good
Nah.
idea. You should probably do that.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got flyers.
Oh, they don't hit the flyers, right?
Damn it. I tried. I don't know. I have.
Well,
no
this will
cards
give me
in my
card
hand.
draw.
Electrolyze.
Electrolyte.
Electrolyte.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of one.
No first strike?
Oh wait, why did he just get strong?
Whenever you play
There's a
Listener
card draw.
Sorcery, he gets buffed.
Mhm.
So you can play another one and he gets even more buffed. But don't do that.
Yeah, why does he get?
He gets buffed.
Oh, till the end of the turn. I see. I see.
If only you had the buff.
I see, said the blind man.
Oh no, I
Blind
lost my
man.
phase.
Yep.
You can still play an instant. Oh well.
Yeah, you do.
No,
anytime,
I'm not wiping the board. No, I'm not.
All right. Electrolyte.
That's what plants crave.
It's true.
What is
It's
it?
really-
Bronno or Bron?
Bronto.
Brondo, right?
Yeah, right. It's what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
That movie has.
But what are electrolytes? They're what plants crave.
I was just quoting.
Brondo's
that
got
movie
what
the other
plants
day-
crave.
The other day.
Terry Crews is like the shit. Like he's the president in that movie. He's like the best guy ever. I love Terry Crews.
I can't believe you killed my enchantment.
I'm gonna let you guys off on an easy turn here. I'm not doing anything.
Thank you, Nick.
How come I didn't get that card next? By the way, I'm curious. When I got my card draw, I didn't get the card that was.
You have to play it. You can just play it. Like you don't get it. You just play it. Oh.
But shouldn't that have been the next draw?
Hey, all is not dust. Wow.
Well,
Yep.
Oh wow.
new game. And Ohm
This
is
construct.
heavily in the lead now because he has 6 cards in his hand. Oh, Rob too, actually. I guess there goes my chances.
Kind of like that.
Oh no, you gave it back to me. Thank you. I'll play it again now.
Ah,
You
that's
piece of shit.
How many have you used? That's only 2 of those so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some draw card too.
only 2 of those.
Yeah. Well, he's got 2 more though.
Yeah. Sorry, I know I was just making a play on the word. I have. By the way, I'm looking at that GIF right now on the side of my screen of the little puppy moving his legs. It's kind of the most adorable thing.
You should put that on top of the
You're
video
such
on
a
your
freak about
perspective.
that.
I probably will. What? How? Tell me how long in the video is it right now?
No way.
Please, I don't have a timer going.
I don't either.
Oh,
7 million seconds.
7 million seconds.
Yes.
I don't think that's true.
It's a little bit of an estimate, but
All right.
I'm pretty sure that it is.
About 7 million seconds. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's totally fair.
Ohm is going to compulsively research.
Don't you have enough cards?
I don't think he has enough cards.
Nice. Good to draw some cards and discard them.
The hand size over now. Oh, 7.
Yep.
If you research, they will learn.
All right.
That's a reference to be honest.
Are
Wait.
you just making up fake movie references? Because I do that too.
Ah, man, those are all legitimate.
It's always good, yeah. What is
Wow.
that?
He just wanted to get rid of that last card, I guess.
Was that really
All right.
worth it?
Actually, he could probably kill you with Earthquake. On the next turn, he's gonna
I
kill
could
both
have,
of you with
yes.
Earthquake.
I could kill. You know what? This is.
He wants to
No,
kill someone.
I'm gonna wait.
He's gonna wait.
All right.
Let's all kill Ohm,
Oh,
everybody.
thank
He's going to
goodness.
kill. Ohm is going to kill both of you, so you have your
Thank goddamn goodness I got this.
you have your target.
What,
You already saw which card I had. I had.
Oh, rampant growth, dude.
Wait, what is
Oh
that?
my
Land?
God, Ohm.
Counter rampant, don't counter.
That
Oh.
was a joke, man. You're seriously countering.
No, I canceled.
Okay. Not anything. What is in the rampant growth picture? I never looked at it. Yeah, see, it always weirded me out. What is rampant growth? What's happening in the rampant growth
It's
picture?
like a hill.
But it's not really. It's like a tree hill
Oh, it's
thing.
a tidal wave of foliage. It's like the foliage became a tsunami
Ha!
and then took over a desert.
My God.
Oh. If only. I like how it's like 20 minutes in and none of us have any cards in the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of land.
Got nada. Nada ting.
Not the
I guess
thing,
we'll
not
just
the
hang on to
thing.
this.
Hang on, you can hang on to your card if you want, but you don't really have to unless you really want to. You should probably hit continue now.
I
Thank you.
did it a couple of times.
Do it, Rob. Show us what you got. And here comes the remand. I called it. I knew it was
I
coming.
figured that was gonna happen. There's not much I could really do about that.
Well, I mean, if well, shit, you didn't even get the effect of it.
Should we
unfortunately.
assume he has a fourth?
I'm just gonna assume.
Probably.
Do it, Ohm. Do it. Do it. He doesn't have it. Okay.
Oh,
All
I
right.
know. Unless he's calling a
No.
bluff there.
Now you know. All right, I have
that?
creatures, guys. I have creatures. They're dinky, pinky, lemon, squinky, but I have them.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
You don't have
All right.
haste, though.
Nope.
So squinky or not, they're not going to get you through the next turn.
All right.
And if you shit, why did I play those? You just get an earthquake. Like I'm dumb.
Oh, you are going to earthquake.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess
I have to.
I may as well just do this then.
Thank you.
Why?
Because you're going to kill me. I might as well at least do 2 damage to you.
Well, I was looking for a way to maybe not. Hold on.
Oh, he doesn't want to kill you.
I'm pretty sure he did, and he's gonna.
Yeah. Think
Yeah.
about it for another like 30 seconds, and then you run out of time.
Not
Okay.
the best
There
idea
it
to
is.
not do that, really.
Well, that's me.
All right.
I'm screwed. He has 5 cards. I have none.
Rob, whenever you get the end game sequence thing in the bottom right corner, aren't you really compelled to click the thing that says like end game when you really want to
Yes.
view battlefield? They really should have reversed those.
They should have, but I mean, I guess it's kind of like I don't know, man. That always weirded me out in like RTS games when you would lose and people would just like leave. Like if you're playing like a 4-on-4 and people just like leave. It's like you don't want to see how it plays out.
Of course
Like
you
I would, yeah. And I don't know. See, a lot of people do
Seems
that.
selfish to leave. I would want to watch.
Whoa, you brought yourself down to 1 health.
Better hope I don't have. I don't have any kind of instance, but you better hope that I don't.
It's a serious
That's a
gamble
good
right
hope
there.
then if you don't have.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I have a hammer. I'm gonna beat him to death with the hammer.
Oh,
It spins. I like this hammer because it spins.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that while I die. Hold on, I'm gonna look at it while I die.
if only he countered rampant growth, then I would have had 7 health, and he couldn't have earthquaked me.
The card makes me feel a little motion sick. I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest.
Yeah, I'm getting a little I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna unzoom out. No, but then I'm gonna die. I'd rather vomit than die. So
What happens? I don't know what to do.
You should play earthquake and kill yourself so I can win.
That's what I'm wondering. Do I get the credit? What happens?
Oh, we should try to draw. Let's try to make it a
You
draw.
might draw, yeah.
All right.
Here we go. We're gonna find out.
Alright. Is it? Are you doing 7 damage with it?
He's doing
10.
10 damage.
Yeah, 10. All right, let's see what happens.
Draw!
Y'all did, guys.
Holy shit!
We're all
We got it.
burning.
I think that's the first time we've ever had a draw in this series.
I'm happy. I won.
Well, let's
You
ask the commenters. They probably remember.
me won.
I could have tried to write it out, but we had to try that. That was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Well, we all technically
Hit you with my spinning hammer anyway. That's what we know.
Also, you had to make my 2 damage be meaningless, didn't you?
yeah, really.
Yeah.
To make a difference. I hate that
I
silver
want-
deck.
Cast my Palaka worm.
You would have been in business.
Yeah.
I know. I would have probably won, honestly.
Well, if his Earth, well, no, he couldn't. If he would have done a 10 damage, another draw. He could have drawed it then too.
No, I had 2 Palaka worms in my hand actually.
Oh, you had 2.
So I would have 14 health with 2 7/7s, and I had Ulamog in the back there as well. So, yeah.
Only.
But I had no fucking land. Like, I don't understand this game where either I have way too many lands or no lands. This has been the past like 7 episodes. It's been like a month now where I either get too many lands or no lands at all, and it's shitty.
I had the too many. I think I was down to about 5 lands left in my whole deck that weren't drawn.
I didn't have any cards. I had lands, but nothing to do with them.
Yep.
I had a good amount of lands and nothing else.
I had a really sweet creature, but
oh, you probably could have won
it.
if you stuck through that.
Yeah.
Well, you were controlling the board for sure.
You had a lot of
I like
counters.
that deck.
You
It's
countered
fun.
pretty much every card that I had. It's the most annoying.
Imagine if one of us could make that bullshit clone deck from the campaign where you win in 4 turns every single time.
Oh, yeah, that
Everything
one's...
makes another version. It's like if you have 4 of this out, you win, but everything just duplicates and doubles.
Yeah,
I hate
but
that
like
deck.
if we did that though, like I'm pretty sure that 3 of us would like clearly team up on that one guy and kick the shit out of him every time.
I hope so. I mean, that's the only way we would get through this. Otherwise, the series would probably just be over.
Yeah, really.
If they put that in DLC, like they've doomed themselves to obscurity. Then
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
so any
Is that even a
what?
legal deck?
Oh, I
that-
didn't
that
like
was-
it.
No, is it a legal deck? Is it like
Oh,
a
I don't
deck
know.
that allowed to
Are there
play in
even
real?
rules anymore in Magic?
it's banned in 7 countries.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
I'm caught in a land sad. Fine, do it all yourself, Rob. Go fuck yourself.
In a land sad. Friends, I am having a land sad. That's something that like a mountain would say.
That's something you have a lot when playing Magic.
Land sad.
We have a land
I have a
sad.
land dad. My dad doesn't fly. He stays on the land.
It's a land. I think we all have land. And dads. I mean,
I don't know.
Awfully
Nick,
presumptuous.
is your dad? Yeah, really.
oh,
He could be
You
half.
know what they say when
could be
when
an
you-
eagle dad.
When you assume,
Yeah.
make an ass out of you and
And
me.
me.
Yep.
Asses
More
don't fly.
to the world than just land dad and air dad. You know, there's also water dad.
That's true.
We got fire dad, space dad,
We
What about
all
dimensional
have
dad?
one-
dimensional dad.
At one time, we've all had water cat. So why can't we have water dad? You know.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Really?
the hit new series Elemental Dads on NBC this fall. It'll have
I
2
don't think
episodes.
we can
and
top
You
that
know, what
sentiment,
would-
really.
you know what would be amazing, actually, now that you mention that, is if they made some sort of a sitcom out of Octodad, Dadliest Catch. I think that would be kind of the greatest thing ever. Because
Squidbillies is kind of like that, right?
it's pretty similar, but not exactly like Octodad, Deadliest Catch.
No, that's way
Also,
more proper.
like saying the full title of Octodad, Deadliest Catch is like how I imagine I would talk to a famous person if I ever met him or her, where like I would just be like, "Oh, how you doing, George Clooney?" "Oh, that's very funny, George Clooney." Like I would just say the first name, and when I say Octodad, Deadliest Catch, you just have to say the whole title because it's fantastic.
Yeah, so you're actually missing part of the title. It's Octodad Dadliest Catch, based on the novel Push by Sapphire.
Right, obviously, yeah. Return of Jafar, Part 2. Painful.
All right.
Watch.
That was an Oscars joke, by the way.
Was
I'm
it?
completely awestruck. I don't even know what we're talking about. Painful to
Painful.
watch.
You don't
There
even
it
know.
is.
Watch.
Drift Blim.
Oh man.
What's
was a
what
good
was that?
Okay, I'm gonna close the episode out at this point because I don't think we have anything else meaningful to say. Do you agree?
Fair, yeah. Yeah, no.
We don't have enough meaning in our lives.
We have not
to
nearly
continue
enough.
this episode.
We've got 3 of the 4 of us have our perspectives, which will be going up. We've got Ohmwrecker, Alpaca, and myself. Austin chose to omit recording today for whatever reason, but that is his choice. So
It's
go ahead
because
and
he
check
hates
those out.
all-
He what?
Oh, he hates all of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Austin.
Well, now that's out there, so we don't have to say that again.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Yeah.
kind of let that be
Not
the
true.
That's out of the bag. You know, actually,
It's not
that
true.
That euphemism
It's not
kept out of the
true.
bag. How did that get coined? Like, who was putting a cat in a bag? That's fucked up, man. Like, and the cat should be out of the bag. That's good. I'm glad the cat's out of the bag because he shouldn't be in a bag.
There's
not
always
right.
that awful thing about kittens in a burlap sack in the river. I don't even like talking about it, but I think that might be having something to do with it.
We could just change it to snake in a bag, because snakes go in bags. That's how they catch
There's
snakes.
a snake in my boot.
They let the snake out of the bag.
Yeah, I don't like
Alright.
snakes that much anyway. So I'm going
They
to
don't
actually
make
close the
good.
episode out for real now. So
Yeah.
thank you, everybody,
This
for
time for
watching.
real.
And make sure you catch everybody's perspective if you want to watch it. New episodes are Mondays and Fridays, so we hope to catch you back again for the next one.
See you
Adios.
guys later. This is
Goodbye.
AlpacaPatrol signing out. Peaceful.
Fools.
Peace,
Peace.
fools.
Peace, fools.
I just have that
Peaceful.
be the actual ending.
Peace,
It's just that.
fools.
Peace, fools.
You guys should do the whole ending again and try to sync it up perfectly with each other. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
This is Alpaca Patrol signing out.
Signing out.
Peaceful.
Fools.
Nobody even was close there.
Okay, on the count
I
of
didn't know if we were-
three. On the count of three, everyone just say peacefuls, okay?
I
One,
already did it.
2, 3.
Peace,
Peace.
fools.
Fools.
This is-
Close enough.
That doesn't work.
Not very good at that.